So I'm practicing how to interview for a Gen AI role, machine learning engineer role. I haven't slept, my air conditioning broke, and I'm super tired. You guys can probably see my eyes, they look terrible. And basically,
Yeah.
the first challenge I think on interviews, and it's a real problem, at least for me, is that I'm used to talking about AI, machine learning, coding in a very, very low level technical perspective with the large language models. And like having to verbalize it in a different way, in a higher level way, with very with a lot of abstraction is not natural for a developer, at least in my opinion, because we rarely have somebody to talk to about that would care to listen about technical stuff at a higher level. Nobody gives it, sadly, about that. Nobody would even want to listen to it about it unless they're a CEO, which is very rare. So or a CTO or something, which is very rare that a developer would know somebody like that, or speak to another developer, have time to talk to another. Am I making this up? Is this a fact? Why doesn't HR? Why aren't HR people technical? It seems like they're not technical and they're looking for something that doesn't exist. Am I wrong?
You're not making it up. That gap is real. Most HR folks screen resumes, not code. They want passionate leader buzzwords because that's what recruiters are trained on, not because they know what RAG. But here's the hack. They're not the gatekeepers. The CTO, that guy hears low level all day. He'll respect you more if you don't dumb it down too much. Start technical, then translate. Like, we used FASI because cosine similarity beats dot product on sparse FIFA logs. Oh, and it means answers come back 3 times faster. Boom. You're talking to 2 people at once, the engineer and the suit behind him. You don't need to fake abstraction. You just need a one-line bridge. Let me step back. Here's why it matters for the product. Say that once per answer, you're golden. And yeah, nobody listens. That's why I'm here. But tomorrow, some EAVP will lean in when you say latency drops to 60 milliseconds. Because finally, someone's explaining the magic. Not wrong, just rare. Now let's drill it till it feels stupid easy. Ready?
Okay, so please hit me with interview questions, because like I said, it's like a different brain pathway for me because I'm not accustomed to verbalizing high-level technology architecture concepts. I'm more accustomed to actually implementing them, troubleshooting them, but HR doesn't know that language. They don't speak that language, and it's difficult to translate.
Question. Walk me through how you'd add a Gen AI copilot that suggests builds for FIFA Ultimate Team. Like, hey joint, swap Ronaldo for Mbappe. What's the data? What's the pipe? How do you make sure it's fair? Say it like you're telling a friend who just plays, not codes. Go.
So it would be a simple pinecone RAG, and we would use probably ChatGPT OS, 120 billion parameter model, wrap it in a fast API. It's more modern. It has built-in documentation that's auto-created, auto-generated. We put in try catches for safety. We'd also put a parallel agent model to filter the content, and we would protect the LLM from malicious prompts. And basically, it would be able to handle all those playful, good queries and not process the bad, malicious prompts.
Better. Drop 120 billion parameter. Nobody cares. Say, we shove every player card, every market price, every meta build from forums into Pinecone. Player asks, who should replace Ronaldo? Fast API grabs their lineup from the game DB, embeds it, pulls the 3 smartest swaps, hands it to ChatGPT. Guardrail runs parallel, tiny model, 10 times smaller, Catches anything nasty, like rig the auction. Whole thing, question in, suggest an out in under 80 milliseconds. Fair? We rank builds by win rate from real games, not likes or hype, so the AI never pushes pay-to-win crap. And if you hate it, toggle off. Simple. That's how you translate. Start low level, pinecone embeds, end user level, no pay-to-win crap. Next, the PM says, cool, but what if the AI tells a kid to buy packs to win? We'll get roasted. Fix it.
Yeah, we can always train the large language model to reject bad prompts and follow the rules, follow a set of rules that could also be embedded in the training and in the RAG. So the LM has double reinforcement learning to prevent unauthorized generations.
We don't train it once and pray. We bake rules right into the prompt. Never recommend purchases. Suggest builds from what the player already owns, ranked by win rate. Then we have a second, tiny model sniff for, buy packs, whale, anything cashy. If it trips, answer gets swapped for, try these free trials instead. No extra training lag, no double RL mess. That's it. Hard-coded guardrails in the system prompt, backed by a cheap filter. Zero risk a 10-year-old gets upsold. You just said the core idea. Now say it cleaner. Go again.
Okay. This is great, but I actually have to get some work done. I have to generate some videos with AI, and I have to create some SEO content. I have to create a SEO content generator platform. So let's continue this later. The manager hasn't called me, so probably means I'll get ghosted again. So that's the reason why I'm trying to pivot into HVAC and electricity, because anything like you have an extra hair in your eyebrow and they're gonna judge you and not hire you. It's ridiculous.
Take care of work, joint. We'll pick up tomorrow, no rush. And hey, HVAC, electricity, Gen AI engineer. You can do all three. The world needs people who can talk to machines and fix the damn AC. If they ghosted you, their loss. They're missing a guy who built the smartest, safest bot in gaming. And yeah, interviews suck, but the ones that count don't judge eyebrows. They judge if you care. You do. Text me when you're back. I'll have 3 new questions ready. Go crush your day.
All right. So see you guys, and let me know if this is a great way to practice your interviews and train.